Hello, everyone. I'm Sheldon Barlett-Rumor, and this is it. Welcome back to This Is It TV, a familiar face. Joining you today, I would love for him to introduce himself, his first and last name, and the name of his book.
Sheldon, I'm Louis Bezich, and I'm the author of Crack the Code, 10 Proven Secrets That Motivate Healthy Behavior and Inspire Fulfillment in Men Over 50. I'm
Yes.
also a contributing writer to Philly Voice,
Yeah.
and I like to think of myself as a men's health advocate.
Yeah, I mean, 100%. I mean, if you are looking to live a better life, we have got the gentleman for you. I'm so excited that you're back and joining us again today.
Great to be here.
I know, it's so good. I know you have an amazing topic that you want to pose and a discussion that you want to start, so I'm going to let you jump right in.
Well, Sheldon, I think I want to talk about transition, right?
Yeah.
Because our country right now is in a state of transition,
For sure.
gradually moving out of the coronavirus mode, slowly, steadily, not 100% certainly, but we're moving out of it.
Yeah.
And moving to try to form some new normal, if you will, right? We all talk about the new normal.
Yeah.
And the incredible observation I've made is that, particularly in the things that I study, is that the coronavirus has proven that when it comes to behavior, we can indeed change. We've changed our behavior. We've worn masks. We've isolated ourselves.
Yeah.
We've locked down at home and found new ways to communicate with each other, new ways to develop and sustain our social relationships with our children, with our family, friends, et cetera. And that is incredible. Behavior change is behind everything that we do and our ability to grow. And certainly when it comes to healthy behavior, what we're talking about is changing our behavior. So I think we're at a transition point or a crossroads where the question is, can we sustain the good that has come out of this horrific pandemic?
Yeah.
And there's certainly a lot of good there, particularly for men, because men have been so adversely impacted. The mortality rate among older men is in some places, like where I work, double what it is for women. And that's been the case around the country and around the world, that men are more adversely affected because for two reasons. One, biology, we're just the way we're built, we're less able to fight the virus than women. The chromosome, makeup is different, but it's also our behavior. Because of our general poor behavior, our unhealthy behaviors, men are more susceptible. And unfortunately, that's caused a higher mortality rate, and that's really bad. And so hopefully we can learn from that and as we go forward.
Wow, absolutely. And I know that we've talked multiple times, and I really want to have you touch on it again, the importance of having a reason to make this change, having a reason to really focus on living a better life. And on the other side of it, we know we're capable of scaling back, we're capable of taking care of ourselves, but I would love this change, is a discipline. It's something that it has to become a lifestyle versus a gimmick or a diet in that way. And, I know that you touch on a number of different ways that motivate you in this change. What are some of the ways that people can stay motivated as they adhere to these continued changes?
Well, Sheldon, as we've talked before, motivation is all about the end game, and the end game are those relationships. It's those, what's important in our lives, what drives us, what puts the fire in the belly that really translates into discipline.
Yeah.
And what we've seen through the coronavirus is that a great opportunity to strengthen those relationships, and in particular for men to see how important it is to have spend time with children or grandchildren or with your spouse or partner, whatever the case might be. We've been forced to do it because of the coronavirus and the lockdown and what have you. But I think, again, to me, one of the silver linings is a new appreciation for those relationships, and again, a platform as we go forward.
No, I agree. And I think that, if somebody were to say willingly, can you stay in your home for 60 plus days? Can you stay isolated? Can you stay disciplined? The majority of people would probably say no, I cannot do that. But because of necessity and advising folks that have advised us in that direction, and the fact that that isolation has worked in saving lives, we now see that we are capable of the discipline that you have been encouraging us to do for years.
The takeaway is we can do it, right? We've proven it. Now the question is, can we sustain it? Can we take the good and go forward? And that's where I think there are really three key things for
Okay.
men as we go forward. Number one is, in terms of can we do it, um, practice healthy behaviors, not only for yourself, but for your family, right? Because we've seen and we witness it firsthand how important those things are. So as we move out of coronavirus, don't go backwards, go forward, right? We've proven that and use that motivation to do it. Number two is leverage those relationships, right? Realize how important they are and what you were able to learn during that coronavirus period and sustain that going forward,
Right.
right? We learn so much and we want to keep that going forward. And number three is, I think this is really important for men,
Yeah.
lead, lead by example, right?
Yes.
We all like to think of ourselves as leaders. So when it comes to the new normal and the mask and the
Yeah.
social distancing, it's not macho to say, I don't need a mask.
Right.
We have this false sense of manhood in this country that we need to overcome. And
Oh,
I think I see it sometimes, unfortunately, translating into the new normal
yeah.
with the mask or the social distancing or
Yeah.
the other things we need to do, the hand washing, whatever. Like, I don't need that. I'm a guy. I'm tough. Well, the virus doesn't act that way, right?
No,
So in
no.
order to sustain all the benefits we've derived, we need to do that. I think if men can do those three things, particularly being a lead, I
Yeah.
think people will see that, and the next generation of young men and women will see
Yes.
that and hopefully learn from that.
Oh my gosh. I think that all of the 3 points are so poignant. And I think that it's really important to really look at things head on, know that we are capable, know that we can do it, and know that change is possible. I want to make sure that people can get in touch with you. I want to make sure that people can follow Fan and like you and really grasp what it is that you are sharing as it relates to men's health and beyond. If you could share with us where they can get in touch with you, that would be amazing.
But you can find all the connections to me at 50, that's 50 plusmen.com, 50plusmen.com. That's our website. You'll see all the information about the book. You'll see the articles I write for Philly Voice. You'll see the interviews that we do together
Yes.
and all sorts of information about what I'm doing in the area of men's health.
Oh, wonderful. Well, we are going to include the link to your recent article from Philly Voice within the post for this video. So guys, you can check
Great.
that out. And then also we'll provide you the link to be able to purchase his book. I'm telling you, it is worth every single page. Thank you so much for joining me.
Great, Sheldon. Good to see you again.
Well, good to see you. I know that it won't be the last time. We will be seeing you shortly talking about more topics that have to do with men's health and much, much more. I'm so grateful that he is part of the This Is It TV community. Okay, guys, you must follow, fan, and like our friend. From all of us here at This Is It TV, I'm Sheldon Bartlett Rumor, and we will see you soon. Take care.